Hey guys, this is Fang VA here, coming at you with a new video with Mizuki Ravendale. We are recording this on Star Wars Day, and hereby I consider this month as Star Wars month, not just Star Wars Day, because we have Star Wars celebrations, and we also have the Kenobi series. And currently, right now on Disney Plus, we're actually watching the greatest Star Wars movie, in my opinion, Revenge of the Sith. We're doing a Star Wars marathon today, so.
Yep.
So we figured we would do a tier list. So anyways, let's start with the Clone Wars. I think we both agree it goes in S tier.
Yes, it goes in S tier.
It
starts off slow, but as it goes on, it gets really good.
Agreed. Okay. The Crap Jedi goes there.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian, S tier.
S tier because season 2 really amps up stuff.
I think the Book of Boba Fett is
B
tier. Resistance, I'm not the greatest fan of. Solo, C tier. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
The Rise of Skywalker. Arguably a better film than The Last Jedi, but even I have to admit too, like, they focus more on trying to retcon a lot of stuff from Episode 8 than actually trying to do a cohesive story. So
yeah.
And because of the fact that I kind of consider all 3 sequel movies to be crap, I hate to do this, but D tier.
Yeah.
And The Force Awakens, which I consider as the strongest out of the 3 movies. I can't watch them anymore because I know what happens. Like, I don't want to keep on the sequel trilogy hate bandwagon, but the fact of the matter is, I think I have the right to hate the sequel trilogy. Okay, they mess up Luke. Anakin did not appear at all. Oh, look, voice cameo. That still counts. No, it doesn't. In my opinion,
voice cameo doesn't count. He should have appeared as a Force ghost, especially in Episode 8.
He should have been the one to tell Luke to knock it off in Episode 8. He should have also been the one to talk to Kylo.
Did that happen?
No. So therefore, in my opinion, as much as I hate to say this, right, I know that these movies are canon, but to me, but in my opinion, I don't have to acknowledge them. However, if they do decide to make a Rey TV series or a Finn or a TV series that's based off the sequel trilogy characters, I will watch them only if they don't make Rey OP for the sake of being OP, basically a Mary Sue. And as long as they can give proper diligence to Finn as a character, because he was underutilized a little too much. A New Hope.
Yes. Episode 3, S tier.
Of course. The Bad Batch, I think it should go into B tier.
Yes, until we get the second season for that.
Rebels, I think, goes to
A tier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rogue One, A tier.
A tier. Episode 6. No, is that Episode 6? That you was hovering over just a minute ago?
Yeah, this is Episode 6.
Okay.
S tier.
S tier.
Okay. Empire Strikes Back, of course.
S tier. Now, Episode 1 and 2.
You know what? Just to show you how much I actually like all six of George Lucas's movies. Even though
they're gonna go in S tier as well.
Even though that some might say that these two movies are bad, in my opinion, you know what? They're better than the sequel trilogy. At least the prequels tell a cohesive story.
I mean, you aren't wrong on that.
So yeah, that's our tier list.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one, don't you think?
Yeah, that is a good one. This is a good one.
And for any of you sequel trilogy fans that might comment down below about how wrong we're about how wrong where opinions are, I get love in a film. Like here's the thing. Like, I kind of understand what you guys are going through, because like as a prequel trilogy guy for the longest time on the internet, until people realize how good the three prequel trilogy movies are, especially compared to the sequel trilogy, we've got a lot of crap tossed at us. But you guys are ridiculous. I'm sorry. Calling people every name in the book just to prove your point, I'm sorry. But the sequel trilogy may never be as remembered as the prequel trilogy is.
This is true.
Most of the Star Wars shows that are being made right now deal with legacy characters, not sequel trilogy characters. And I wouldn't be surprised if Disney gets close to the sequel trilogy with shows, but at the same time stays away from it at the same time, because it's a failure. But at the same time, though, too, in my opinion, I think it would be kind of... This is where I'm going to play devil's advocate, right? Disney, on one hand, they may be like, oh, well, you know, we don't want to ignore the sequel trilogy, but we don't want to do anything more with those characters. In my opinion, you guys made that bed. You guys have to lay in it. You guys can improve those characters. You can at least make them tolerable. This doesn't mean that people are going to give them a chance. I'm willing to give them a chance if they fix a lot of the issues that the sequels gave. Keep in mind, this has nothing to do with the sequel trilogy having a female protagonist. This has nothing to do with that. So stop throwing that opinion out anytime you hear that somebody doesn't like Rey as a character. I would be the same way if it's a freaking male character. She's overpowered for the sake of being overpowered. She has no meat to her in terms of character development. What made me keep watching the sequel trilogy was Kylo Ren. Not everyone else. I'm never going to forgive them for not having the classic trio reunite. Never gonna forgive them for that. I'm never going to forgive them for what they did to Luke in Episode 8.
Butchered my boy.
Which is why, in my opinion, much like with the Book of Boba Fett, I said this in our previous attempt to do this, but Tamora Morrison did not like the changes done to Boba Fett's character, and they wouldn't listen to him. In my opinion, writers and directors need to listen to the actors if they know the character inside and out. It's okay to soften up Boba Fett, but you still have to keep that edge to him. He's a former bounty hunter. He's no politician. He's no leader. He belongs in the trenches. You know, like a good example of this is Vegeta from Dragon Ball, right? Yes, he has softened up, but he's still him. He is still ruthless.
This is very true.
But to change Luke's character, sorry, Chief, that ain't it.
No.
And none of you can change my opinion. So, with that said, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And remember, the Force will be with you. Always. Later, guys.
Bye.